Hey guys, welcome to A and B to C with your hosts, Bob and Adrian. Obviously, I'm Bob, the B part of A and B to C, and then there's Adrian. For those who always wondered what A and B to C is, and C is the talking point. Um, actually, yeah, we'll probably do a behind the scenes of how we came to this name, maybe one day if anyone is actually interested. But yeah, we'll save that one for later. Anyways, in today's exciting episode, we are going to be talking about the most one-sided prolific beatdowns in anime history, or outside of anime as well. So what we kind of tasked each other was with just finding 5 prolific battles that we both watched during our season time of anime watching when we were younger. Even now, I still watch anime. But yeah, just picking the top 5 and just kind of saying what we each picked, to have a discussion around it, see if it is actually a one-sided beatdown or not, giving obviously Adrian's extensive fighting experience in Muay Thai. You can tell me.
Extensive.
Well, you whooped my ass more than once, so let's just leave it there. But hey, maybe we can record a spar and share it with the crowd. Ooh, we could do that. That would be an interesting.
After such a long break,
But then,
damn.
Yeah, 2 out of shape guys trying to do Muay Thai. Sounds interesting.
Just flailing around.
So look. All right, so I've picked 5. You picked 5. I'm guessing it kind of extends back. I've gone. Let's just say I've gone pretty far back, but I've picked up some modern ones as well. Yeah.
I'm not sure how far back I've gone. Actually, I've gone kind of far back. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So I've gone kind of a mixture of mine, hopefully, and I'm quite curious to see what you picked, because I know we kind of watched the same thing over the years, so it'd be interesting to see what you picked as the most brutal. But yeah, I'm curious, because then I'm pretty sure we would have mentioned it to each other. But hey, let's find out, huh? That's what this is all about, right? So, but before we begin that part, let's just do the pleasantries. So, Adrian, what have you been up to, mate?
Oh, apart from usual standard work, been getting more to my fitness, started running again, started skipping again as well, jump rope, so I'm feeling good about myself, you feel a bit more active, heart rate's going, and feel a bit more confident. So I'm like, I'm feeling good. As long as no injuries happen, I'm feeling good. But my cardio's trash. So,
I always got to say that first step's always the hardest on the road back to fitness, because after such a kind of long layover, effectively it's very difficult to get your stamina back to where it was, and it gets a bit depressing as well, because you knew where your peaks were before, and because you can't perform on that level or that same level again, it gets a bit kind of disheartening, right? I can only imagine.
Where like in sparring at the moment, I can see my fitness is lacking so much. I get caught out all the time, so I have to make moves. I actually have to put a big effort on my part to get my cardio back up, and it's a long journey, but I've got to do it.
Well, let's see if you can land a guillotine in 15 seconds. That would be actually pretty impressive. Saw that Dylan Dennis Misfits fight yesterday.
That's interesting.
Yeah, a bit weird. I don't think the other dude knew any kind of jiu-jitsu. The guy that,
and the one that did the guillotine is trained by one of the masters of the guillotine, Marcelo Garcia. He's one of my favorite fighters as well, but his signature is the guillotine, so not very smart fighting someone with no jiu-jitsu experience,
Well, certainly got his ass kicked. So, anyways,
yeah,
maybe that's one for the topic. One-sided beatdown. That's pretty much what that was. So right on cue. Quite an interesting result from that, because he now wants to fight Eddie Hall, who was a strong man, or he was world's strongest man, who has several MMA fights, I believe. Kind of weird ones, like and now I don't know if he has jiu-jitsu, but maybe being that big and strong,
I think he's trained a little bit, but it's like,
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I want to see it. It's a bit of a freak show spectacle, but
Hmm.
definitely interested in that. The way I would see that going is I would kind of give it to Dennis just on the jiu-jitsu side of it.
It's a tough one because I think he said Hall has to drop down to below 300 pounds, which is like a huge weight cut for him. It's 100 pounds or something like that.
How
And
much is Hall now? It's like what,
he's at
400?
400. Yeah, 400 something. And I think the other guy's like what did you say, 160 or something like that? It's not that heavy. So it's
Oh
like
wow,
it's gonna be
okay.
a huge difference in weight. So he has to either
Okay.
stay on top or yeah, avoid going to the ground
Hmm.
and getting crushed.
Okay. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I can't see him. Um. Well, I can't see Dennis taking any strikes because
You
Eddie
have to be
Hall
careful.
punches
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. Just be careful.
Okay. Anyways, what you've been playing, sir? So before you jump it straight into that, I'm just going to let you know I've
Mhm.
not been playing much. I only been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I've been hunting. That's it. That's all my entire existence. Being a dad, hunting monsters in a virtual game. That's pretty much it.
It sounds pretty cool though, not gonna lie. I've just been on Diablo, so yeah, trying to get my characters back to 60 after killing them off last week, which was not fun. I had a level 60 sorcerer and a high level necromancer. Both got killed by my negligence. So I got my sorcerer back to 60, and I think my necromancer at 30 something at the moment. But I've been enjoying sorcerer so much with the lightning build. It's yeah, pretty fun.
Oh wow! So you've lost a lot of time and investment by the sounds of it by having your necros destroyed. Do you find that
Yep.
you get a bit complacent playing necro? Because that's how I felt when I felt, because you
Yeah.
got minions to kind of fall back on. You're
Yep.
less, I would say. What style of necro were you playing? Just the minions build.
It's mainly minions, so I put all the stats into them as much as I could. So it did everything
What
for me.
abilities were you rocking?
I had it's a reap and some sort of AoE blood thing. Yeah, just AoE stuff. While they handled everything else, so I just added extra damage
And
to
remind me,
whatever they
what,
did.
what? Oh, okay. No, I was using the AOE blast, and then the minion tank roar, and I was just not doing anything really.
Yeah, you just walk around, they just kill everything anyway. So
Yeah, but did you use that kind of blood mist for kind of warping or getting out of danger?
nope, never unlocked it. I just left it.
Oh, okay, because that
I
there's
never really had
a
to.
particular
Yeah.
move. Well, the only reason why is because like when you're in a boss battle and you get trapped and your minions are down, you could use that mist to kind of get out of sticky situations, and that's what I was
True.
kind of using it for.
Hmm. Yeah, I never tried that way. I just
Cool.
like I get
Anyways,
this. Yeah. Go on, Kai.
look, dude, it sounds
Damn
like it
necro.
sounds like you've been through a rough. It sounds like you've been through a rough time. Let's just leave it. I don't want to kind of keep poking the bear, as they say.
Mhm.
But effectively, let's just jump straight into it. So, what did you pick? Because I'm curious to understand your list. Because you love combat anime.
Oh yeah, hundred
I'm
percent.
more I'm more into kind of that kind of fantasy kind of. I like the story of it, and I like
Mhm.
characters that are so OP that they go into kind of battle. But anyways,
Yeah.
right, go on, jump straight into it.
Okay, so funny coincidence since you said combat anime and overpowered characters. For me, it's a character from Baki the Grappler, or they changed it on Netflix to Baki now.
Hmm.
Yujiro Hammer versus Doppo Orochi.
Ooh, Doppo.
So
Remind me, who's Doppo again in Baki? I know some of
uh,
them.
Doppo is the main karate guy, the master karate guy, and he's like world famous, world renowned. He's like one of the top fighters in the anime.
Oh, he's the dude that has all the karate schools around the world, right?
Yeah, that guy.
Hmm.
Tiger is it Tiger Star or whatever it is, but yeah, he's top
Yes,
fighter.
because I remember Tiger Star because he does that thing in it where he kind of just rips throats out and stuff.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of ancient techniques and modern techniques, and but he's just like super strong and very skilled. But Yujiro in the show is like the main antagonist. What I like about him, he don't really care. He just goes around, fights people if he wants, does what he wants in the world. And yeah, just it shows up, causes chaos and leaves, and that's it. No one can really say nothing to him. Either fight him or get out of the way. It's simple.
So remind me, how do their paths cross? Are you referring to the first encounter or the second one?
This would be technically it's the first encounter that you technically see in the show, but it's the second encounter when they explain it.
So how's that work out?
So okay, so they eventually set up a fight in the tournament. There's a tournament, but they set up a fight, like a side fight. Because Doppo wants to get his get back at Yujiro. Because the first encounter when they went to a flashback, it's Doppo's birthday, so he's been drinking, he's having a good time. Yujiro shows up. So yeah, we're gonna fight. So Yujiro strikes him, but Doppo couldn't react in time. So the alcohol reduces reaction time. So he ended up getting a scar across his head or something like that. So he's like, this time I'm gonna fight him properly. We're gonna, it's all or nothing. I'm gonna show the world I can fight him, and etc. etc. So Yujiro's like, okay, cool, we're gonna fight the tournament then. Tournament happens, they show up, one in the middle of the ring, so there's a crowd, they're going crazy, they just, these two are gonna fight. So they get to scrapping, and Doppo is showing all these a wide range of karate techniques from ancient times, like when they had to block arrows with their bare hands. And it's like you have to do, look at it from all different angles. So you have to block right, left, up, down.
Yeah.
So he's blocking all Yujiro shots basically. Every punch, every kick he's blocking.
Oh, is it because the arrows because they're kind of killer blows, right? So he's like learning like anything that's death. I know how to block it.
He's just like, all this karate stuff in it. And while he's doing that, he's countering back and he's hitting Yujiro in the chest.
Nice.
And you can see Yujiro getting frustrated. He's like, how comes you can keep hitting me, but I can't hit you? It's not making sense. And Doppo's like, look, ever since that day, for about 50 years, I've been practicing these punches non-stop. So no matter what you do, I'm going to hit you. It doesn't, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
That's how much I've practiced them. And Yujoro's trying all different techniques as well. He's testing Doppo. But Doppo's like, he's got the upper hand. He's like, yeah, he's fighting well. He's looking a bit human. So everyone's like, wow, Doppo's actually doing it. He could actually win. So he's hitting Yujiro. But then Baki shows up, Yujiro's son.
That's his trigger, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can see, Baki sees him getting hit. He's like, huh. But Yujiro notices, like, Baki? All right, cool. Backs up, flexes, does his demon back, shirt rips off. He's like, okay, now we're going to fight. So then Yujiro jumps in with a flying kick. Doppo blocks it. He's like, he blocked it. He sees damage on his arm, it hurts his bone, and like his clothes ripping and everything, and he's just like, okay, cool.
I remember there was a very kind of vivid moment in that anime where they showed the skeletal structure of a karate dude. And this reminded me of Muay Thai, right? So in Muay Thai, as kids, Muay Thai fighters start as kids, and they get, as they fight, they get, what do you call it? Micro fractures. And then the bone fuses and becomes even stronger. So imagine doing that for 20 years. And then when you're an adult, you've got like this super rigid skeletal structure that can take baseball bats. That's why they can kick, what do you call it? Those banana trees, right?
Yep. Some people do more to show. They do baseball bats, metal poles, and all sorts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, they're just super tough.
Like, we're not doctors. We don't know if this is true or not, but it makes sense. Like the facts, there's medical facts there that make sense to me. Anyways, if you're a doctor, let us know if it's all BS. But for now, we're taking it as facts. It's facts. Come on.
Facts. So they're still fighting. Yujiro's landing combo after combo.
Yeah.
Doppo's blocking, but it's not working. It's making no difference. And then at one point, Yujiro backs up, looks at Doppo. Then Doppo hears internal monologue. So he's analyzing his damage, what he's taken. So he's like, I've got these fractured ribs. pop my eardrums.
Oh my god! Like no one knows that.
Like all,
No
all
one
his
knows
muscles,
that.
all his muscles are ripped.
Yeah,
and
dude.
like he's like, but I'm still gonna fight him no matter what. I'm still fighting him. And you're just like, you know what? I had enough of this. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm just gonna kill him. So then Toppo goes for an attack, but Yujiro counters with slapped him like double hand slap to the head to stun him. Then I think he put his thumb in his eye and he popped his eye and stuff like that.
Is that how he lost his eye? Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
so then Yujiro did this. I'm not sure what he calls it.
Can you imagine if a ref stepped in and go, "You're disqualified"?
Yujiro kill him. It's like, what do you mean? It's a fight to death.
Still can't take that. You can't take that on your box rec. Your box rec will still say disqualified, mate. Okay.
I don't think he cares. He just kill everyone for that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Go on, carry on.
So he starts winding up his a finishing move. It's like a weird twisting demon bag punch to the heart. So he raises his hands, he twists his back.
Is it like an Ippo, that corkscrew punch?
It's like that, but a million times more deadly. Like it stops the heart permanently. It doesn't just stop it for a moment.
Yeah.
So he hits him. Toppo dies standing on his feet, but no one else does. Everyone's just looking like, what happened? Yujiro starts walking off. The referee stops him. He's like, no, the fight's still going.
Yeah.
Where are you leaving? You'll lose. He's like, check him. He's dead. Ref's like, what? Check him. He's like, yeah, he's just no pulse, nothing. He's just there. You just walks off like a bad man. Hops the railing. Is like, yeah, I'm done. And it's just brutal. It's the way you batter someone, you pop the eardrums, you blind him in one eye, then you kill them. It's like, that's just brutal. Once I did that point.
Okay. Actually, that is a pretty good one to pick, actually. I forgot. There's so many in Baki that you could have picked from. Yeah. Was this your only Baki one? Or is there more?
My only Baki one. I'm trying to separate the genres.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, there's so many good ones in there.
Yeah.
So many. Oh, God. Because I was also...
It's hard to pick one. It's hard to, yeah.
Because I remember when Pickle was having fun with... I forgot. What was... yeah, there's Pickle, then there's... What was the one that... the one that they put into... there was one person that put the famous wrestler. It was based. They based one of the characters on a famous Japanese wrestler, Oki something, right?
Oh,
and remember, he cut his face to pieces at a restaurant.
That wasn't him. That was another fight, though.
No. But I mean, that's one good fight in Baki. Yeah. Where,
it's like, what are they? It's a criminal, I think.
And
because
the dude
cut his face up. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, dude, man, filleted it.
With his hand as well, just his finger, it just went. That's it, done.
Yeah, because they got all these nut jobs from like abroad to come in and take on the fighters. It was so weird.
Yeah.
Like Baki's got one of those anime that has like tons of them. Because I also was thinking about, oh man, like you could even go into the mangas and pull, because like there's a continuity problem with Baki in it, because it doesn't follow, because it differs from the original Baki series to the new ones, if you know what I mean.
Kind of. Because at one point, I think after the tournament, things got a bit was it maximum tournament, what they called it? Things got a bit hazy, but they kind of followed the manga, so it wasn't too far off it, which isn't too bad.
No, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not really the biggest kind of Baki follower, but I do like watching the fights in it. So because like it was weird, because remember when Thingy lost his, was it his arm or his leg? The Chinese dude.
Oh, he lost it to Pickle. Pickle ate his leg.
Yeah, Pickle ate his leg, man. Bro, that was crazy. Yeah. That's what I mean. Because when I was thinking about that, I was thinking to myself, that is a one-sided beatdown. Not only is that embarrassing, but the dude sustained his energy by eating you, a part of you, and he didn't give a damn.
It's crazy.
And guys, just a bit of a heads up, I am sick, so that's why my voice is a bit raspy.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Apologies if I don't sound clear. But anyways, I'm on to my first pick. And my first pick is going to be Seven Deadly Sins, Escanor versus Estarossa. So for those who are not aware who Estarossa is one of the 10 commandments. Seven Deadly Sins is an anime based off, obviously, the seven deadly sins, who are basically each comprises of one of the sins. The sin I'm talking about is Escanor. He is the lion sin of pride. And his fight with Estarossa is probably going to be the most prolific fights you'll ever see in anime history. Estarossa is basically Melidus's older brother, or a younger brother.
Yeah.
I forget which way it works, because
I think it's older. No, I'm just sure.
I think it's younger, because like Melidus was number one of the 10 commandments, wasn't he, before he turned into a sin. Anyways, right. Just a bit of background. So Estarossa is one of the 10 commandments. He is a demon who also possesses full counter, which is the ability to kind of reflect back any attack back to its attacker. Basically, pretty much what Melidus does, right? With his weapon. He can also nullify people's abilities as well. I think because he absorbed his son, who tried to absorb his son. But the fight is absolutely immense. So it starts off with the Estarossa just dominating. Estarossa's just dominating the battlefield, and he basically is unstoppable. He's beating the crap out of pretty much everyone. Anyone and everyone. He's rampaging, and then Escanor steps in. And I remember the first scene of Escanor stepping in. He's wearing the full clad golden armor, and it starts off with him punching him. So it starts off with a bit of a clash and him punching him, and then he kind of just takes the blow, and then he tries to fire back at Estarossa, but he does a full counter, and then you see this massive kind of blood spark going out of his armor, and you're thinking, oh damn, Escanor got hurt. And he goes, oh, why you're kneeling? And he goes like, haha, and then he punches him back in the stomach tenfold, through the full counter, and then he makes some sort of witty comment about why are you looking down? Did you drop a coin? Comment, and that made me laugh, because remember, he goes like, oh, did you drop a coin? Anyways, right, the fight is intense, and for those who don't know how kind of Escanor works in terms of power scaling, because he is the lion sin of pride, his power kind of rises as the sun peaks. So as it gets closer and closer to noon, his power grows and grows and grows. And one of the kind of things that Estarossa can do is he controls this kind of darkness that can absorb light. But as the power creep goes through and through, you realize Escanor was just playing around with him, like absolutely just toying with him. To the point of where he gives the most prolific uppercut I've ever seen in anime history. To the point of he punches him so hard that Estarossa's flying and he's jumping on a ball of fire, riding it. He's like he's riding the sun, right? And he from his fingertip, right, launches like a supernova at him. And he asks the guys, he goes, oh, what's over there? Like a body of water. Anyways, right, launches him all the way over to the body of water, fires him down, right? And what happens then is there's so much heat that Escanor is emitting. He's basically melting even his allies, his armor, right? And the power so much he's eviscerated the lakes, and just like all the lakes have evaporated, and he lands back. But these commandments have like super kind of regenerative kind of healing factor, as in they can rebuild themselves pretty quick. But then the most prolific moment in anime history I've ever seen for me, right, is when he is about to call up a supernova. Estarossa thinks, great, I'm going to kind of nullify his abilities by enveloping it into darkness. And as he does it, he goes, I've taken away all your abilities now. You've got nothing. You're at my mercy now. And he goes, and it's like basically, it was like who said you can do this? Who said you could do that? And it's like he says, who said you could take my abilities away? He goes, and he just basically gives one of the most kind of amazing one-sided monologues of saying, look, there's nothing you can do here to win.
I would
And
say decided that. Is that who
yeah,
decided that?
yeah, exactly. Just everything. He goes, who decided you could take
Oh,
my powers away? Who decided you could do this? Anyways, right? And as he as he's got his finger up and you see the darkness, it just the orb gets bigger and bigger to the point of where the sun is now shining behind Escanor, and he lobs it. And just as Estarossa is about to kind of get absolutely blasted, he's saved, because what happens is the sun goes into him and he just pushes him like far out even further.
yep.
But then some dude kind of saves him by flying in and dragging him away, and that kind of concludes it. But if you watch that fight, at no point did it look like Escanor was going to lose it.
It's such a crazy fight. It's the way he talks. It's just the way people think, yeah, I got this guy. No, you don't. You definitely
you never do. You never do, because like you realize it's just like Escanor's just bullying him. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Because if you watch every kind of moment of that fight, there's not a lot of key moments where you think, oh yeah, he's got Escanor, because the full counter was nullified, right?
Yeah.
Like he took it, and then his what's it called? He called it something sun. What was his ability?
Cruel Sun.
Cruel Sun, yes. He goes,
Cruel Sun.
Cruel Sun. And yeah, it was just, and all the movements, like, it was just like, it was like, it was so, I would say like disrespectful, because he just did not have no respect for any of it. And it was just like, and also, it was the way he walked forward all the time, that one slow step at a time. There was like nothing more intimidating for it. And I think that's what I love about it. It's the sheer arrogance, because he's the lion's sin of pride.
Yeah. It's like how the fight started as well, when he's like, how can you approach me? Everyone else is stunned. They can't approach me. It's like,
because that was Estarossa's
why would
ability.
I hate someone? What do you say? Why do I hate someone that is obviously weaker than me?
Yeah,
like,
because Estarossa, because everyone forgot Estarossa's kind of ability was so all the commandments have a special kind of additional sub ability, like whether it's you tell a lie, you turn into stone, or like his one was what was his ability specifically? I forgot.
it's
What was
love.
the commandment?
Love. If you hate him, or in his presence of hate, you can't do no damage or attack anyone.
Oh, that's right.
So if you have hate, yeah,
that's it. Because I was going to say, because like, not even his commandment could save him for it, because like it was just so one-sided. It was just so one-sided. It was unbelievable. And I just remembered like the size of Escanor as well, just compared to him.
Yeah, it just towers over him.
He towers over most. Like if you watch Escanor's entire arc, I don't think there's a fight he loses.
No, it looked like he's gonna come close to losing, but like he just pulls something else up or gets closer to 12 noon o'clock.
Well, didn't he also
12,
beat
yeah,
he beat Melidus's demon form as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember when he lost control and they contained him in the box, and
yeah, pretty sure. Yeah,
and they just sent in Escanor with him, and Escanor just played with him. Jesus,
I think Escanor did get hurt in that one, but that was before noon. Then noon happened. It's like, oh, okay, it is what it is, isn't it? He does what he does at that point.
Okay, so that is my number one. I'm starting off with. I think number 5 will probably be my best one. But what's your next one?
The next one is another anime. It's a bit of an older one. I'm not sure if you remember it. Tenju Tenj.
Tenju Tenj. Is that the one where the kid is learning multiple martial arts?
Kind of, but it's like like gang warfare, but in high school.
Why does that sound so familiar?
It's old, but I don't remember we watched it at some point.
Wait. Is that the one where Go, just tell me the fight. Maybe I'll remember it.
Let me see if I can jog your memory. So basically it's two delinquents, as they call them.
I know this. I've seen it. I love delinquent anime.
You remember? Okay, so they went to a new school, and
they tried to take it over, right? And they get their asses
try to take it. Yeah, and it's like this school's full of like not superpower beings, but there's top martial arts in there, and there's like it's not a punk school. People fight over there, like proper fight. But these two, like, they won practically every other fight they've been in, and
yeah, because they were going from school to school and dominating, weren't they? Yeah.
Apart from then, this is a new school. Then, well, basically they're mouthing off again. That's we're the strongest. Blah blah. We're here to take over, and they encounter some people, and there's this one girl in question. Her name slipped my mind, but she likes the main guy. Nagi, I think his name Nagi. She likes the main guy, but the one he's fighting in this scene I'm talking about, he likes her. So they're like, you know what, I'm gonna fight you. I don't like you. I'm fighting for her heart, but it's like, no, I just want to fight you. So like, he's like, yeah, what's his name? Nagi's like, hot headed. He's like, yeah, you know what?
I remember this now.
Let's fight at lunchtime right now. Let's go. So he's like, okay. He starts swinging, like brawling, just normal brawling. He's like, throwing a punch. But Taka Yanagi or something like that. I'll call him Taka real quick. Taka. So he starts like just doing all these beautiful counters. Like what's that gymnastic thing? It looks like the horse thing when they spin around on the beam. So he starts doing that when he's on his punches and stuff. So he punches, he spins on his punch and counters with a kick. So basically, the guy Nagi can't really do much. He's trying everything, but he's like, you know what? I'm not a martial artist. I'm a fighter. So he pulls out. It's like a dirty move, they call it.
Oh yeah.
So basically, the girl that likes him made him a special lunch, and she got like a signature thing in it, so people know it's definitely her lunch. And he pulls it out and shows the other guy, Taka, and Taka gets like upset because he's jealous because that should be him, as he feels like, because he fancies her.
Oh, okay. So it's a love it because I start to remember.
But it distracted him long enough for Nagi to land a punch in the stomach.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I got him now. I finally hit him. But Taka, he was so enraged by it, his eyes went red. And he just pushed him against the wall. He started just wailing on his face. Just like left, right.
I remember that.
Just like haymakers. I
remember that. Yeah, because he just didn't stop. He didn't stop. Yeah.
How did they try to grab him off? He's threw them off. He's still hitting him. And then eventually stopped and Nagi dropped to the ground.
And isn't like Taka one of the kind of mediocre fighters? He's not like even the top tier there.
He's not top tier, but he's roughly there, but he's not top tier.
Yeah, no, but like he's not the best in the school. Yeah. That's what I mean, though. It's kind of weird that the main dude is, what's his name, Nagi. He can't even get past like level 1 in his school, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If it's like he can't even get his foot in the door. Oh damn, yeah, because I remember that now. Because that was the first introduction of why is the main character getting his ass kicked so badly on the first.
But the thing is, oh wait, I forgot. I think I missed one part. After he's like smashed his face in, blood everywhere. He's unconscious. He punched him straight in the stomach as well. He vomits up blood. He vomits his food and stuff up. Lets him drop to the ground. It's like, it's such a brutal beating, and it's so bad. At that point, when I first watched it, I didn't believe that guy Nagi was the main character. I thought he must be a side character. The way he got beat down, it's like it's nuts. It's like, how does he recover from it? It's like, damn. He can't be the main character. He can't
Chapter
be the protagonist.
1, I learned to eat through a straw. Chapter 2, the rehabilitation. I started to learn how to walk again. It's just the first season. It's just rehabilitation. That's it.
Yeah, was that episode 1 or 2? Somewhere like, it's early in the thing. You're like, damn, I can't.
Because I remember now because like because I just googled the quick photo of what the main guy looks like and I remembered. Yeah, he got his face smashed up in the cafeteria.
Yep.
That's it.
It's like, yeah, he's
Oh,
not a big guy.
dude, that is probably one of the best beat. Oh God, I can't believe I've forgotten that. I can't believe
That
I've
always pops
forgotten
in my
that.
mind. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, damn, as well. And that's the main character who got his ass kicked. Do you know what? I was gonna start to think, because that was another topic I want to talk about, right? Main
Hmm.
characters that fail. Oh, sorry, main characters that lose their aura in the first season. Do you know
That'd
what
be
I
a good
mean?
one. We're gonna save
Because
that for another time.
yeah,
That'd be good.
yeah. Because I think I got a couple on there, like Ippo. Ippo's like definitely one of them. Right now, Hajime no Ippo. For those who don't know what it is a boxing anime slash manga, right? And the anime is done, right? They're never going to do a continuation of that, but the manga is still continuing. And you just might as well call it Hajime no Sendo. Because right now, Sendo's winning in life. Ippo is a side character to his own manga. I don't understand how you do that. I don't
That is
understand how you.
crazy.
Well, yeah, he's a side character in his own manga. That's mental.
That is nuts.
Like work out the logistics of that. Anyways, right?
And
I
that
don't want to go to,
doesn't make sense.
but yeah, that's a good topic. We should definitely jump into it.
Yeah,
Okay,
100%. We note that
4.
down. Ugh.
Yeah. I'll put that. Okay, cool. Mine number 2 is going to be a
Go on.
very kind of basic, simple one, but Broly in the Broly movie versus everyone.
Oh,
So,
that's a beat down. Oh my
oh
gosh.
yeah. So what it is you have the Z fighters. You got Trunks, Gohan, Goku, Vegeta, and it was the first time. Um, it's in the original legendary Super Saiyan movie, right? So the first
Yep.
introduction of Broly, and it was like, oh Vegeta, you're going to be the king of the prince, the king of all the Saiyans. Now we found your home planet. It was all a ploy. Um,
Hmm.
and then obviously you had the legendary Super Saiyan Broly emerge after hearing the word Kakarot, because that was his trigger word, wasn't it? Like
Yep.
some sort of weird BDSM type bullshit. But yeah, effectively, yeah, it was kind of weird because King Vegeta was the one that triggered it all off, right? By ordering the death of baby Broly and banishing
Yep.
them to the outer. Well, they kind of just escaped and went to the kind of
Yeah.
outer worlds where they survived. Um, but yeah, it was the beatdown. So for those not aware, Broly is a legendary Super Saiyan. So like you got normal Super Saiyans, but then you got the legendary status, and they always got this kind of weird green tint, and they get
Hmm.
muscle definition like they're on steroids. That's basically the only way I can describe it. It's like imagine a Super Saiyan, but they're on steroids, and now you got Broly. And the beatdown that Broly delivers on each individual Z fighter is probably the most prolific beatdown you will ever see against a group of people, like it's a hate crime.
It
Um,
definitely was.
was it the I think one of the most iconic scenes is when he grabs Trunks's face and was it that one where he rubs his face against the wall?
Oh, that
No,
was
that was Android,
Gohan.
wasn't it? Oh,
Oh, yeah, that was
Gohan, yeah.
Gohan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my days, right, dude? Like the fight scenes in that is just insane. Where he's tanking Goku. Yeah, because Vegeta tapped out early, and that's
Yeah,
the
he
thing that really
did.
he got scared. He got scared when he realized what Broly was, and he tapped out
Yeah.
early. And then you had Goku and Piccolo trying to tag team Broly. Did absolutely zero damage. Couldn't even land a hit. And do you know what that made me realize? Right,
What's that?
Goku talks a load of crap. He does.
What do you mean?
He talks absolute. No, he doesn't know what he's talking about. So explain to me, right? Because remember, he goes when he
Mhm.
told Gohan the bulky form is useless because remember there was that kind of intermediary
Oh,
step
that
between
was
Super Saiyan. He goes,
after.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
form. Yeah, in the Cell games, right? There was a form that they could use, and they call it the Super Saiyan form because they call it Super Vegeta, right? And they call it Super Trunks because it's basically Super
Yeah.
Saiyan, but their muscle mass is much bigger, like that of Broly's. Now, the whole problem with that entire scene was is like if you go to that mass, apparently you lose a lot of speed that is native to the Super Saiyan form, right? So you could
Hmm.
be outspeeded by Super Saiyan. Broly just put all that shit to rest because no one told him that rule. No one told him that rule.
I guess that makes him legendary. I guess because
dude, he
yeah, he's
retained
just
speed, he retained everything, and
yeah, and more power. Just
he systematically tortured every single member of the Z Fighters. Everyone got it. Everyone got the smoke at the same
that's
time.
fair. Who got the worst? Who got the? Was it Goku? Do you think Goku got the worst?
I thought Gohan got it the worst.
No, because remember when Broly was jumping up on Goku, just jumping up and down on him. Just that was pretty bad.
Oh, dude, there is so much carnage in that movie because I was thinking like, all right, fair enough, he does get beat eventually, right? But the fact is,
Yeah.
like, also when he turned against his own dad.
But his dad was trying to leave him on the planet anyway, so you know.
Yeah, but the problem is though, right? You have an uncontrollable asset, right? That can't even like you can't even control because remember they took away that stupid that head thing, the crown.
Broken,
yeah. Yeah, and he pretty much just ragdolls pretty much everyone for like half an hour straight in that movie. Like literally ragdolls everyone. Like, did anyone actually put up a decent fight?
No. I remember Vegeta jumped back in and he got battered straight away. That was a solid beatdown.
Because I'm trying to find out like moments of where people show success, and in my notes I got nothing.
Nah, nothing. Much. No. Until they somehow banded together and put all their energy into Goku.
Yeah, but that's plot armor.
That's like before that. Yeah,
let's be real, 100%. Right? It's plot armor. Come on.
That is 100%. So it was not even close. It was not even close.
Because my point is right. My point is right. Why not just do that all the time? Just use every Z fighter as an energy store. Oh no, there's a threat coming from over there. Pass your energy. Come on, pass your energy. Spirit bomb, die.
But you know they got their whole thing of Goku and Vegeta, they don't want to team up most of the time.
Oh god, yeah.
But I don't want to give my energy and blah blah blah. You know, stuff like that.
Well, I was going to say, like,
now and again, but it's like,
but also like it was kind of weird because like this is the first time we thought, oh my god, there are Saiyans out there. There's Saiyans out there, and they got different power levels, man. Like there's something like you've never seen before. But then it was kind of sad because like they like how they ended Broly. Or like Broly became a fan favorite after that episode.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. After that movie, everyone wanted Broly. Because like,
I know I did, 100%.
Oh yeah, dude, you used to call yourself Broly on Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, Final Fantasy, yeah. I couldn't think of no other name. I thought, yeah, Broly.
Yeah, I was going to say also like, if you look at Broly's background and the reason why he's angry and the reason why he has to be angry is, I think also I wish they wrote the backstories of Broly a bit better.
Yeah, that was a bit stupid.
Yeah, I didn't like.
I think when they rebooted him, it was better, but the original was stupid. It's just.
Also, I like the fact that in the new one, Broly's more of a young man. Like he's he's an adult, but he's still got the kind of mentality of a child.
Yeah.
Because of like the way he was raised, right? So because he was like by himself on the planet for so long. And also probably the reboot of Broly is probably one of the greatest kind of comeback stories for Dragon Ball. And I hope they utilize him a lot more because I feel like they're not really using him at all. Like
he's got all that potential, so you know what I mean. They can show like another route of like Super Saiyan, not like 4 or 5 or God, like a legendary level of Super Saiyan. Another, bless you.
Sorry, yeah. Thankfully, I can mute my mic, so it's not picked up in the recordings. Okay, cool. But that was my number 2. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, that's definitely. I remember
did you have that?
First
do you have any Dragon Ball on your list?
I thought I tried to avoid Dragon Ball Z because like there's so many, like
too easy.
It's like,
too easy.
Like that one, that's an amazing one. Actually,
because you know my alternative Dragon Ball takes. Sorry, just one sec.
Go on.
my alternative Dragon Ball takes was so Golden Frieza versus Vegeta
Oh
after
yeah.
it was that bit when Frieza realizes and then there was Ultra Instinct Goku versus who was it that he
Was it what Jiren?
no, not Jiren, because that was a tough fight. It wasn't a one-sided beatdown. It was it was what was it? The female saying
Oh,
the one that fused.
Kefla. Is it Kefla
That's it.
when they
Dude,
fuse?
that
Yeah.
was a one-sided beatdown. He went
Oh,
basically
with
tried to
the oh,
yeah,
that's amazing. Yeah.
that was a beatdown. And then Topo, there's also Topo versus Vegeta.
That was a good fight.
That was a good fight, but that was one-sided again. Because
But then
Topo
Vegeta did come. Did he come back? Vegeta came back.
no, Vegeta destroyed him because it took away his destruction power.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Because remember, he
I was
nullified
also
it. He
yeah,
nullified it
sure.
by punching away destruction energy that no one's
That's
been able
crazy.
to do. That's mental
Yeah.
when you think about it logistically. Yeah, because no one showed that level of ability. But
True.
like there's hundreds of fights, but I'm thinking
So I was thinking of on Namek, Frieza versus Vegeta.
oh
That
yeah,
was
that was a good one.
that's definitely one sided. That's
Frieza, we're talking about Frieza
yeah.
versus Namekians. That was a slaughter.
I was thinking that'd be that's just like skeet shooting for that minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, man. That's
There's a clay pigeon shooting.
Bro, man, that's like that's what that was basically so one-sided. The Planet Namek arc is probably one of the most horrific arcs if you think about it for Planet Namek. They got
Yeah.
systematically wiped out by just a small force of people, all because they wanted
just a
some Dragon.
tyrant.
Well, yeah, just a tyrant. Yeah, but anyways, let's move on to your next one.
My third one is outside of anime this time. It's a martial arts movie. You may have heard it. Ip Man. It's Ip Man versus 10 karate black belts.
Oh, dude.
That was.
I gotta say, right? I've watched a lot of martial art movies, but I have never seen myself flinch when I watch some of those bone-breaking moments. So do you want to take us through it? For those who are not aware who Ip Man is.
Okay, so in real life, or in the history of real life, Ip Man was Bruce Lee's mentor, trainer, coach, however you put it.
Yeah.
They obviously made a movie about it. And in the movie, they're showing like the wartime of Japan with China and stuff like that. And he was part of a camp that they caught these people in. And the Japanese army had their soldiers demonstrate their skills against fighters.
Yeah,
or the Chinese fight.
Yeah, so let me just chime in there quickly. So effectively, as part of their training, the Japanese would always go to these kind of Chinese martial artists and try to prove to them why karate was more stronger than any sort of Chinese martial arts. So they would stage these little kind of shows and get them to fight for food, because remember, Ip Man was only fighting for a bag of rice or something like that to feed his family.
Yes, it did. If you win rice.
So you win your fights, you get rice, you get food, and you can survive. And remember, these are proud martial artists who were rich and kind of were rich.
They're living good.
They were living good. Yeah, they were living good. But they've sold now a lot of their stuff, and because it's wartime, the Chinese army was in disarray. The Japanese were invading. They were advancing, and they were basically plundering and pillaging everything. So now that you've got mass populations and there's a demand for food, they would use that to kind of barter. And they would get these guys. So basically, just imagine like hen fighting or cockfighting or dog fighting or whatever. It's pretty much like that, just humans. And they would give them food for it. But yeah, sorry, go on. I just wanted to make it clear like it was dire stakes that you had to do this.
It's crazy. So basically, before he actually got to the fight, there was his friend. He went into the fight as well, 1-on-1, and I think he lost. I think his friend lost.
He got his ass kicked. Yeah.
So He's walking off the mat.
Was that?
And he went to pick up the bag of rice, and they shot him. It's like, nah, he lost. What's he doing? Why are you even touching the rice? He lost. So that man saw that. He's like, nah, bring 10 of your best. I'll fight them right now. All of them, same time. And they're like, nah, you're talking crap. You know what? You know what? Let's do it. Do it. Send the 10 men out there. So that man, walks up. He's angry. People don't normally see him angry.
Yeah. His friend's dead.
So he saw the injustice. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna show these men. So then they kind of surround him in the front. He's just there. He looks super focused. Just man.
He starts breaking limbs.
The first guy comes in, blasts him in the face. He didn't block. No, he grabbed him, threw him down, stamped on his head, set the whole turn from there. They start attacking him all together. So he's blocking, he's weaving, he's landing big punches.
But all of Ip Man's hits were kind of kill moves. Basically,
or just like a big damaging flurry. Like I remember he joint locked one guy, like so he couldn't move. He started just pummeling his face in with his other hand, and he broke his arm. Someone else comes in.
I remember he literally dislocated some dude's leg, from a
caught his kick, and he stamped down in his hip or something, and he pulled his leg up. It's just like his leg was like
he stamped on the knee, so the supporting knee went like that sideways.
It's just disgusting. It's just so then it's you have to think about it as well, because I think about it from the other people's perspective as well in the fight.
Yeah.
So you're seeing you're the fifth guy, and you see 4 people go down straight away already, but not it's a simple knockout. Like they've been broken, or they got life-changing injuries.
That's it.
Life-changing injuries.
Because think about it, right? There's no rehab back then. There's no rehab.
Yeah, true.
There's no road to recovery. There's no surgery. This is what in the probably 30s, 1930s or 1940s.
Ages ago. So imagine that. Then another guy, someone gets him to the ground. He's just pummeling his face like the Wing Chun punches, just like the quick punches non-stop. You just see him back at the guy's head off, bounce the guy's head off the ground, and they think, you know what, we're gonna jump in, we're gonna do flying kicks. He's like, nope, grab him, throw him down, cripples the guy by throwing elbows on his spine. So he's done. So the guy's just laying there, he can't really move. So 3 of them attack at one time. So he's using his quick parries and quick punch counters. And he's just brutal. I think he almost broke one guy's neck. He punches him in the neck as well, just to make sure. He's just watching him drop. He's still fighting, and it's disgusting. He's just the flurry of punches he's throwing.
He just breaks him. He breaks him. He destroys them all.
So then there's one guy. There's 2 left. So if there's 2 left, and imagine you're one of the 2, you're number 9, and you see 8 people get battered just like that.
I'm out.
How would you feel? How would you? But the thing is, if you run, you get shot. It's like either death or permanent injury.
Oh, dude!
So I think number 9 runs at him. Number 9 runs at him. I think he tries to throw a kick, but him man steps in, repeatedly punches him in the face until he drops to the ground. But when he's dropping, he's still punching him. When he lands on the ground, he's still punching him. It's just non-stop. He's punching him in the chest, so I think his probably lungs are messed up as well as a concussion. So he looks up from what he did. He's looking at the last guy. Imagine you're number 10, the last guy. You see 9 people get killed, not effed up by him. What's going through your mind?
I'm dead. And
you can't retreat.
Exactly. You can't retreat. You're going to be seen as traitor. And it's that weird Japanese pride as well. That tends to kind of be, it seems to be extremely patriotic. Dude, it's a no-win scenario. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. So,
100%.
I mean, me personally, try and call it a day, but they're not going to let me. just take the beating. Just take the beating.
This guy took the beating. This guy took the beating, but you can see. But the worst part of it is not the worst part, but the guy's shaking, It man's just slowly walking him down. It's like it's an impending doom that's gonna happen. So I think the guy threw like a half-hearted kick.
Yeah.
It man just parries it, grabs him. He like kind of wedges his head between his knees so his head can't move.
Yeah.
Repeatedly punches his face to caves in his face. And like, yeah, he couldn't do nothing. He's just caving his face in. He just drops. And the man just like looks at him, still angry, looks up at the main generals and stuff, fist clenched, blood all over his fists. He's like, okay, see what I done to your 10 best. So then the rest of them, there's like, I think there's like another like 15 around the ring. They'll run up and like ready to fight him. That's like, okay, I'll fight you all anyway. But like the general's like, no,
I forgot. Wasn't there like a general or a boss?
Yeah,
like,
the general's
overlooking it all. Yeah.
Yeah, he's impressed. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna find him one-on-one. So he said, yeah, let him go. So it's just like, because I see it from their point of view, like one guy battered 10 of your men. It's like, no, that's if that's just one of them. Why is it just more like him? You know what I mean? If he or they trains more people like that. So that's what I think. The army got a bit worried. Like, if his martial art is that good compared to our karate, we might have to do something about it. But they didn't want to just do like, just shoot him because they look like a bunch of, wussies or whatever. So yeah, that's one of my brutal beatdowns I always remember.
Damn. Okay, cool, man. I got to say that's such a good one. I was thinking about that as well. I was thinking about it the other day, like, there's some cool Ip Man moments. Like, there's also, because I was thinking not that one particular one, but remember Jet Li's The One?
Yeah.
And he was on right at the last scene, they banished him to like this prison world. And he's on top of the mountain. And he goes, I'm so and so, you'll be all my bitches. And then it's like, and then he started playing Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. And he's just wailing on everyone on the prison world for that one.
Bodies are flying everywhere. And
yeah. And it was pretty much like that scene, like from Ip Man, because that Ip Man scene, the bone crunching sounds that you can hear from it.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh God, it made me wince. It literally made me wince, because you think to yourself, man, oh man, I imagine, I know what joint pain feels like. Obviously, when I had my knee injury, I knew what that felt like. And when I see scenes like that, it makes you think, oh man.
Yeah. Someone stamping on your thing to pull your leg up and just, you're not supposed to bend that way. That's never repairing properly. Crazy.
Oh man. Yeah. All right. So that was your number 3, right?
Yep. What's your third?
Okay. I have gone to what's it called? One Punch Man. Yes, One Punch Man. Obviously, a lot of the fights on One Punch Man are over in an instant. However, there was one particular fight in the anime. I still think it's probably one of the best animated fight sequences ever in anime history. And it was a one-sided beatdown. And it was Saitama versus Boros. And let me paint a little bit of a background on it. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. So, One Punch Man is a story about a man who trained. So it's a world of superheroes who have different ranks. So like you would have pretty much like Solo Leveling, where you would have different ranked heroes, and obviously their power levels scale according to their rank. So the higher the rank you are, the more powerful you are. However, in the world of One Punch Man, you have a normal person called Saitama who just did basic exercises. I think he just did 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, ran, was it 10 miles every day, and just did some basic kind of routine. And then through all that training, he lost his hair, but then he's also uncovered the ability to pretty much kill anyone in one punch. Hence why it's called One Punch Man, because none of his fights ever go past the distance. So that's a bit of a backstory on who Saitama is. But this particular fight, Boros, happens in an arc where there is a world event. And the world event is there's an alien race invading Earth. And they've decimated a lot of the... because the One Punch world is really weird because it's only got one continent. And it's a massive continent.
Yeah.
It's imagine Tokyo, but it's the size of, say, several countries, and it's got its own prefectures, right? That's kind of weird, the landmass of that planet. Anyways, right? This alien race comes in, decimates pretty much every single hero. It sends its kind of B squad while the ship kind of hovers over, and it beats up pretty much every single hero on there. Saitama is the hero on Earth, but no one really knows how strong he really is. So they give him some sort of bullshit rank of like C class hero. I think he is like a C class hero at the time.
Yeah.
Anyways, right? No one really knows his true strength, except for King and his sidekick with the android guy. I forgot his name. Anyways, right?
Genus.
Genus, yeah. Anyways, right, Genus is a higher rank than him, which I find hilarious, by the way. But he keeps referring to Saitama as master. You know what I mean? So that's kind of hilarious. But anyways, right, the fight with Boros. So Boros is basically the leader of the alien attackers who are invading the planet. And he's come to Earth because he's heard through a prophecy that there's a being that's going to kill him, that's going to end his life. And Boros is the most powerfulest person on the planet. So in the universe, he's the most powerfulest being in the universe. He's conquered thousands of races, built up armies, looking for constant battle to always test his power and might. And until this day, no one has come to that. So finally, him and Saitama square up, and the first thing that Saitama does is he basically punches him in the face. That's it. He punches him in the face. But there's a twist, right? The twist is this. Boros took it. Boros took the punch. And no one normally takes a punch in Saitama, and this is where it starts to heat up. So he takes the punch, and then Boros reveals that his armor is basically what locks his power away, right? So he goes through and you know what, though, the thing I love about One Punch Man is it takes the piss out of traditional anime, because Boros goes through basically a Super Saiyan transformation throughout the entire freaking fight. Because what happens is Boros gives his best shot, Saitama tanks it, and then takes off his arm. Boros then reveals he has the Mechian gene for regenning, so regrows his arm again. And then it turns into probably one of the best anime kind of fights where you think, oh my god, Saitama's being pushed back. But all Saitama is doing is just not reacting. He's just defending. He's not like he's taking shots, but none of it is hurting him. And then what he does is he counterattacks Boros to the point of where Boros has to transform. And it's kind of weird because as Boros is like attacking Saitama, he's destroying his own ship and his own forces, trying to get him out. And then he releases pretty much a lot of the destruction energy in him, and he transforms into like a Super Saiyan 3 kind of Goku because his hair gets longer. And as his hair gets longer, right, he turns Super Saiyan 3. I think he uppercuts Saitama to the moon.
Yeah, he does.
Right? And because he uppercuts Saitama to the moon, right, he does this, like, I swear to God, the sequence of how he gets him to the moon is probably one of the best animated sequences I've ever seen, because he uppercuts him to hell, slams him back down, does that weird Dragon Ball thing, but then he does this kind of like Muay Thai knee, right? Where he literally, like, all the sparkle effects go onto it and launches him into the freaking moon. Saitama doesn't take an ounce of damage from this, right? He basically gets up, dusts himself, holds his breath because obviously he can't breathe in space, and just jumps back onto the planet. And then as he comes down, he topples the rest of the ship, and then he punches Boros into the chest, but his entire body disintegrates, but he realizes he's got this like core, like his jewel, and it kind of reconstitutes him back as a person. And when that happens, what happens then is that he loses it. Yeah, that's it. So Boros loses his damn mind, and he's about to now he's had enough. He wants to finish off the planet, and he summons all this energy, like this kind of weird energy that, like imagine a Kamehameha, right? But it's like a billion times as a planet killer, and
Yeah, more fleshy
he
as well.
yeah, well, yeah, I forgot what he calls it.
Star something collapsing, something. Yeah,
That's
long
it.
crazy
Yeah,
name.
that's it. Yeah. He calls it like some sort of star collapser. And then, do you know what Saitama's move was?
Yeah.
Do
Go
you know,
on, tell him.
it's called serious punch. So the punches he's been throwing have never been serious, right? It's just normal punches, and he winds up one serious punch, destroys the collapser. He changes Earth's atmosphere so all the clouds
It splits
separate,
all the
right? Yeah, and then what happens then is that Boris has now used all his energy, and then it's like Boris then has that kind of like sweet sentimental moment with Saitama to say that I forgot what he says. He goes,
Oh, that was a good fight. Was it close? I think he said that.
yeah,
Something
that's
like
it. Yeah, he goes, yeah, was it a close fight? Did you use all your energy? Yeah, and then he just walks away, and I go, you had, and then I think he ends it with like, oh, you had strength to spare, and it just ends like that. He just walks away,
yeah.
Saitama walking away like one of the most badasses, and it was so one-sided because we all knew Saitama was never going to lose that fight, not in a billion years.
Yeah. But the way they showed it, like with all the powers and the way that what's the guy's name? The enemy, the way
Boris,
his movement is just like
dude,
he was
man,
barren him. But Sartan was just like his clothes are getting
tainted.
ripped, but it's like not really doing much to him. It's crazy.
But I think it was like, I think what Saitama looks for though is like he just wants an enemy to survive one punch.
Yeah.
You
And
know what I
someone
mean?
that
He wants
can
to have
do something to him.
he wants to have a fight that they can stand toe to toe, and he has to
Yeah.
kind of bust out the big guns because he never really has to. But yeah, that to me was like one of the best fights I've ever seen. Actually,
Yeah.
animated fights as well, because like
Yeah, the way
some of
it's good.
it was like the movement, the choreography, and all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
so
way he
that's
does
my.
parody some shows as well, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, right? Like Boris was just Dragon Ball. Was just a Dragon Ball piss take. That's what it was.
yeah.
Because remember, Boris went through the gears and he got
Yeah.
his ass kicked. Sorry,
Yeah, high level
all right. So that
regeneration.
that's my number 3. Yeah, gave him Piccolo's moves. They gave him everything.
Oh, so carrying on. Okay.
Yeah.
So my number 4, I'm not sure if it's on your list. Omni-Man versus the Guardians of the Globe.
Oh, I do have one, but it's not that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. All right, go on then.
Okay. So this one, okay. For a quick overview, it's Invincible. This is like their version of the Justice League. So they got like a
Yeah.
Batman, Superman, Omni-Man, stuff like that. They got
They got
Aquaman,
Flash.
yeah,
They got
Flash as well.
Flash.
They got all sorts. So
Wonder
they're
Woman
like a
as well.
team.
Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, they got all sorts. They got like the Justice League basically. They take on
Some also
the world
they had some count.
situations.
They had a counterfeit Martian Manhunter as well.
Yeah, that stretchy. Yeah. But yeah. Um. So basically, Omni Man's obviously from out the world, and they don't know he's come to take over the planet technically.
Oh
So at
yeah,
this
the
point,
Viltrumites.
yeah, at this point, he's like, you know what? I've got to kill these lot off to get them ready for the rest of the Viltrumites to come down. So they're all in their base, and what's it? Flash's name? Red Rush. Red Rush.
That's it. Yeah,
They're all
that's
there.
it.
They're all there. So they're like, where's Omni Man? Why are you being all called here and Omni Man's not here? But then Red Rush notices Omni Man flying towards what's that guy's name? The Immortal. He's about to
Yeah.
kill him. But Red Rush saved him and just pushed him out the way just in time. So you can see Red Rush is technically faster than Omni-Man.
Omni-Man.
So the Flash versus Superman, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, they see they're a bit confused. Like, what's going on? Why is he attacking us? But Omni-Man's not saying nothing, but all shocked. So I don't know why. Aquaman blasts him with his water power. It's just a powerful hose, basically, but it's not really doing much to Omni-Man. Omni-Man's like tanking it. Comes over the top of the water, tries to hit him, but Red Rush is saving people. He moved him out of the way. So then Red Rush thought, I'll go on the offensive. So Omni-Man's standing in place. Red Rush is coming from all angles, punch left, right, left, right, left. So I think Omni-Man just waited until he received the hit. Then he grabbed him.
Oh, damn.
So Red Rush can't get away. So this bit, oh my gosh, brutal. He grabs his head like this. Red Rush's head like that, just crushes it. Red Rush is frantically punching Omni-Man in his chest, is punching, trying to get him off. Punching so much, his hands are breaking, and he's just punching his wrists, and Omni-Man slowly crushing his head, just eyes pop out. I was like, damn, am I really watching this? This is the first episode. Am I really watching this happen? So then the rest of the team, like, yeah, we know we're in a big fight now. And they're all shocked, like, he got killed in that type of way. So the fake Martian Manhunter wraps Omni-Man in like a cocoon in his body. And then I believe it's the Immortal and I forgot Wonder Woman's name, start hitting him.
Berta or Big Berta or something like that, right?
I can't remember her name. So then he breaks free. He gets Wonder Woman smashed her head to the ground. But then Batman, I can't remember his name either, but the Batman of it, it comes down as this is a Batman without plot armor. So Batman tries to fly and kick. Omni-Man grabs his leg.
That was way off.
Smacks him to the ground. Woman. Yeah. A War Woman. close to Wonder Woman. But yeah, he grabs Batman's leg, smacks him to the ground like a Hulk, smacks him again. He's head bust open, exploded everywhere. He's definitely dead. So there's no plot armor. Throws him at, I can't remember, it's like another person that is invisible or they can phase through matter, one or two. So he throws Batman at her and she catches him.
Green Ghost.
Yeah. And she's like, what the hell? My man just punches her straight through her face. Like straight through, all the way through, hand at the back of the head. I was like, God damn. This guy's
dude, man.
No mercy.
I felt sorry for the fish. I felt sorry for the fish guy, Aquarius or whatever his name was.
Yeah, so he's trying to fight him again. So, so they're all regrouping now to jump Omni-Man. Omni-Man's like, you know what? Let me get this fish dude out of the way because he keeps distracting me with his water power. Then the others jump in with melee attacks. War Woman comes with the mace over the top, hits him, but he counters back, hits her back. She drops the mace. He grabs the mace, smacks her right into the Aqua, whatever his name's face.
Fishman became fish fillet.
His face explodes. Yeah, his face explodes. He's dead. Martian Manhunter gets upset, ties him up again, but like Martian Manhunter, well, this guy has got like a core.
They call him Martian Man.
The Martian Man. What a rip-off name.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got a core. One man grabs the core, rips it, and that kills him
instantly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just rips it off. He just collapses, dead. And the Immortal he's immortal. And one man is punching him straight through his stomach.
Yeah, that's all.
And he's like, well, he's immortal, so I'm gonna finish him off.
Does it?
But then War Woman jumps over the top to hit him. So
that was brutal what he does.
Yeah, he moves back, grabs her head, spins it back, neck snapped, dead.
Yeah.
So her face is facing back to front.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like they show every bit of detail in that. That's mental.
So yeah, that was just mental. Even though he did take damage, it was definitely for me. It was huge beatdown.
Yeah, it was one-sided because, like, think about it, man. He just destroyed the entire Guardians of the Globe or Justice League or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, in a couple of minutes.
Because like there was no original survivors.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because
that's just one Viltrum.
Like, but you know the weird thing is, it's like it's in how Injustice should have happened. So Injustice, right? Like after like Evil Superman, you should have not bothered with the Justice League. You should have just got rid of them all.
But then again, Batman's usually got some sort of plan or plot armor helping him. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. There's nothing really I can say to that because I just want to add on to it. I got an Invincible one on my list as well, and mine's just basically on. My next one is just Omni-Man versus the Flaxans. So the Flaxans were the alien race that kept attacking Earth, but they were in a different time bubble. So what happened was their time goes a lot faster than our time. So every time they evade, they become more advanced. So every time they attack, they becoming with more heavier armor, learning from their first experience, developing technology, and just keep adapting and just becoming worse and worse. And what happened was they fuck up Mark, don't they? Omni-Man's son.
Yeah.
To the point where Omni-Man at this point wasn't too much of a dick towards his own son, wanted to defend him. And then he loses it. So he basically grabs the leader into their dimension. Now he's in their timeline and flowing at their speed. And what he does is he grabbed the leader's face and flies so fast that he starts rubbing him across everything. He simultaneously creates sonic boom and burns their atmosphere to the point of where he's destroyed all their cities in a single kind of hit. And their leader, all you see is his face left. And like, was it just his head or his face?
Yeah, it's like it's like his head and his spine. It's just like he's going through the buildings and everything as well. So
that's it. And he's just basically he's destroyed in a go the entire civilization. And during this time, right, Omni-Man's time is going a lot faster. So right now, in human terms, they're thinking, oh, we haven't seen Dad for like Mark, so Omni-Man's family, like saying, oh, he's gone missing. He's not going to be back for a while. Oh my God, where is he? Is he all right? They're worrying about him. In the couple of hours that he was like gone, I think it was like gone for half a day or something like that. Time elapsed years.
It's like
but time elapsed years have gone by. Like years have gone by on this planet, and the way he leaves the planet is he's basically gone and systematically wiped out pretty much every part of this planet, and he's kept a handful of scientists alive, right? And he's getting them and he's telling them, create me a portal back to Earth and I'll let you live. No, he didn't let them live. So he got into the portal, used it, and then just killed the rest of them off. And he comes back with a beard. So it was like that Superman episode. Because there's not really much to add to this fight. It was so one-sided. He basically destroyed the Flaxans in one hit. I don't think in my notes I wrote anything else about the Flaxans because they were pretty much unremarkable as any sort of like all I got is so basically casualty. Just right. It's just basically genocide. That's what I wrote.
It is. It's like, but the way you know when you talk about the last bit, when they said to open a pool, is the way he threatened them. He's holding that massive. Was it a boulder?
He's holding basically a meteorite, like the same meteorite that could wipe out the dinosaurs. He's just casually holding it above them.
He's like, open a pool and I won't drop it here.
That's it.
He flies off, lets it drop. So they're definitely not coming back. That is funny. He comes back like he's all casual. He's like, okay. It's usual Tuesday, and just whatever.
Yeah, and he basically says like, if there's anyone that survives it, I don't think anyone survived it.
Nah, everyone was dead.
It's off limits. Yeah, and like this is like the first kind of understanding of how powerful Viltrumites are, because they could do that to Earth. I was thinking to myself, there's nothing stopping him from doing that to Earth right now.
Exactly. Even though
Well,
Cecil's got like technology and stuff, but nah, the way he just moves.
Cecil can't stop him.
Yeah. Crazy. No worries.
Apologies, I'm having a coughing fit.
Don't down me, man. Don't down me.
Okay, let's jump to your next one. I'm not sure how long my throat can hold out.
All right, my fifth and final one is, it's outside of animation, but it's a game. You may recognize it. God of War 3. Kratos vs. Poseidon.
Dude.
That was a beatdown. Oh my gosh. When I remember first playing it, I was not expecting it to go that way.
Was that where you're like literally punching him to death?
It's worse than
that. was that the eye, the fingers in the eyes?
That. Oh my gosh. So let me paint the picture. So the third one, Kratos and the Titans are attacking Olympus. I think that's right. So yeah, that's the opening scene. They're attacking Olympus. So they're climbing Mount Olympus. Poseidon's the first one to try and stop Kratos. So they're having a battle and whatnot, but you know, Kratos eventually beats him to like his Poseidon's original form, so to his human form. So they meet on a mountain somewhere. So then Poseidon's obviously weakened from the battle from Kratos. And as I just thinking about it, it's as the battle comes to the conclusion, Poseidon's chatting crap to him. He's like, look, Zeus should have had, should have killed you off from ages ago, this, that, and the other. You're a miserable, failed guy, all that usual rubbish. Kratos didn't give up one F of what he said. He had his swords out. He's like, nah, you know what? Put them away. I'm going to handle this like a man with my hands. So he was out to him. He's talking back. He's like, well, enjoy your death. This is going to be, well, it's not going to be easy. So obviously, as a scene goes, you're pressing buttons, obviously. But the way it happens is basically you pick up Poseidon, give him combos to the face, he drops down, you knee him in the face, pick him back up, more combos to the face, he falls back down, you boot him in the face, he just non-stop battering, and you see Poseidon like struggling, and you see his first person view, so you see Kratos pick him up by his face and just pick him up, just non-stop hitting, slamming his head to the ground, against the wall, picks him up again, more combinations, blood everywhere, there's blood pouring from him. Kratos throws him across the ground into a rock, bounce off the rock. Poseidon can see Kratos from a distance.
By the way, that's his nephew.
Is it?
Yeah, remember, because Kratos is the son of Zeus.
Yeah.
And that means, yeah. Remember, Zeus is his father as well. He's half...
Zeus had like loads of kids, but yeah.
Zeus is, But Kratos, I'm sure that's right. Kratos is... Zeus is Kratos' father.
Yeah, that is true.
That means that's his uncle, right? Yeah, that's his nephew, yeah.
That's his nephew. Well, there's no love lost there. I mean, so.
Yeah, dude, man, family means fuck all to... if that's one thing you learn about God of War, family means nothing to the man.
But the thing is, they did portray him first, so you can't just... It wasn't for no reason. Because Zeus tried to kill him how many times? And yeah. But like, they tried to kill him first. It was like, fair game.
Okay, go on, crack on with the story, because I want to see how this kind of happens.
So yeah, he throws him into a rock, bounce off the rock. You can see Poseidon trying to scurry away from him to jump back into the sea to escape. Kratos drags him by the legs, like, now you're not going nowhere. So then he grabs him by the face and like Poseidon's trying to push him off. He's like, no, get off me. And then you see his thumbs bang straight in the eyes. So then it's just disgusting. Blood everywhere, pouring everywhere. Poseidon screaming. Then Kratos breaks his neck with his thumb in his eyes still, throws him off the cliff into the water. And yeah, that was one of the most brutal beatdowns I've seen in almost anything. But the aftermath of it, he messed up all the seas in the world because Poseidon controlled the seas. Kratos like, I don't care. He's dying either way, so brutally killed him as well. So that's crazy. Even though he's got loads of brutal finishes, but that one just sticks in my mind.
It was like that or Hermes. Hermes' death was quite bad.
That's when pulled his head off, right?
Yeah, and he starts
he pulled it off. Nuts.
Yeah, but dude, remember he uses that head to kind of like do things.
Illuminate it. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically used his head as a torch.
Yeah, just
a flashlight, dude. Mental. Damn, I gotta say that it's kind of sadistic and sick at the same time, considering that's his nephew and that's his uncle. And he did that to him. Damn. Like
wait, like I say, he did try to kill him first, so
I think they all tried to
kind of see why. Yeah.
But I love the whole God of War series. I think there's also some great fights in there. Like probably some of the most epic video game fights you'll ever see in gaming history. I mean, I'm trying to think on the scale of that era. What games even touched the God of War kind of boss fights? On the scale, I can't imagine.
But it's tough. Now. It's like they're up there for sure. I mean,
just in terms of caliber, like everyone's going to start saying, but there's Elden Ring, there's all this, right? Okay, fair enough. There's Elden Ring, etc. But nothing can dramatize. I think it was how dramatic those boss fights were, because it really got you on side of Kratos. Whereas the Elden Ring's more about just beating the boss, but this is like I want to take revenge. It's a different kind of gravitas towards it. All right, now that was your last one. That was your last one.
That's my last one. 5.
Right.
Yep.
So my last one is something I watched recently, and I think I said it in the last episode. Was solo leveling. Yes. So the one I'm talking about is Jinwoo versus Beru. Beru and the Jeju Island fight. So because remember the Jeju or Jeju, I don't know what they call the islands, but there was an island that they've lost. So okay, for those who don't know what solo leveling is imagine the whole world had hunters that have to go through dungeons to keep the world safe, and in these the world is kind of comprised of different ranks. So you get a different rank of hunter. You get S class, A class, B class, C class, etc., etc. And obviously, the higher tier you are, the more powerful you are. That's the way the world works. No different from kind of One Punch Man, if you imagine that world with its kind of ranking system. But the actual battles here happen in these kind of gates or these portals, but sometimes they overspill and they come into our world. And if we can't contain them, that means that area or that local population is pretty much screwed for, because they are going to die. There's one particular gate that the whole world has not been able to seal, and that's on Jeju Island, because it's like apparently they tried to kind of close the gate before with S-types, but a lot of them died and came back with heavy casualties, so they've never been able to do it. They've been able to keep it self-contained because the monsters on the island have no way to leave the island. But recently, they've been evolving. So they caught a monster with wings from one of them. So on Jeju Island, the monsters are actually these insects. Like, imagine these kind of ants that can fly. So, in summer, you get flying ants.
Yeah.
That summer, they were flying ants. So they developed their wings. And what's happened is that the entire island is slowly becoming a threat, because now that they found out these creatures are evolving and they're leaving the island, one of those creatures can wipe out pretty much a city, so they have to kind of deal with it. So what they did was, so in solo leveling, it follows the story of Jinwoo. Jinwoo's like he's basically a hunter that can evolve, and no hunter, once you're a hunter and you get a rank, you're kind of locked in. You don't level up, and that's why it's called solo leveling, because Jinwoo can actually level up his abilities, which means he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And he has this special ability called he's a necromancer. That's why we've all been playing Diablo 4, because that's what kickstarted it all.
True.
And he can basically wake up or possess the spirit of any fallen foe or adversary. So if he beats you, he can actually extract your soul, and he can actually use you to fight his fights for him. However, there is drawbacks. He loses mana, etc., etc., etc. Anyways, right? He says no to go to the island. So he doesn't go to the island. And what they do is they build up a special task force, right, of these S rank fighters from Japan and Korea. And they send them to Jeju Island. And what happens is probably the most brutalist beatdown. First off, right, the island gives birth to this one super evolved ant or bug. So you know, I was saying the bugs were evolving. They were putting all their energy into this one special one. So they probably had like version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, and they got better and better and better. This was like version 10, final, maximum, ultimate edition, right?
Yeah.
There's no like super DLCs, got all the cutting edge stuff, right? Super powered. And remind me, does he kill the queen? Beru. Yeah, Beru, because he's like a childlike thing. He goes like, oh, he's trying to find out who he is, and he wants to just beat the strongest. That's all he wants to do. He wants to find a master, and he kills the queen ant. So he kills his own like person, and he controls pretty much his own kind of species, and he becomes the alpha. Because you know he wants to go fight the strongest, and he wants to take over. Anyways, right, the S rankers jump into the island, right? In the first opening rounds, Beru has decimated pretty much all the Japanese S rankers right off the bat. So they broke up into two groups. You got one group which is the South Koreans who've gone into the cave to kind of exterminate the bugs, and then they're taking some casualties, they're taking some hits, but Beru's gone out after the Japanese people, because what it turns out was Japan was being a little bit sneaky here by trying to frame, I wouldn't say frame, but trying to make sorry guys, one moment.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, you're trying to make Korea basically look bad, incompetent, right? And then they're trying to soften up the bugs before sending in the Japanese team to clear up. What happens is Beru turns up, he decimates and cuts off and decapitates pretty much everyone in the Japanese team. And there was an S ranker that went toe to toe with Jinwoo, right? Anyways, as Jinwoo starts to realize something's going horribly wrong in the South Koreans, he's got this ability now where he can actually teleport by switching the shadows from one of his minions that's following the Korean team with himself, and then instantly translocates over. By the time they're fighting, after Biru's decimated the Japanese team, he's now fighting the South Korean teams, and he's just fucking them up. He's taken out the one of the S ranker girls, and left her fatally wounded. Right.
Yeah.
The healer. Oh, that's so sad. What happens to the healer in that party? The healer in the party is basically saving the team by using stealth, which is go invisible, and he's stealth healing. But Beru can see through stealth.
That was clever.
And he takes pretty much all of them out. Right? Jinwoo arrives in time, and what happens is that it systematically becomes the most one-sided beatdown. I keep saying this through, but it was so one-sided through it. There was, because one thing that people don't realize is Jinwoo levels up as he fights, and he learned, was it critical stab at max level, and because he learned that ability during that fight, he because Beru can regenerate as well. So it starts off with Beru will fight him whatever method he wants to fight. Daggers will go daggers, right? And they go daggers, and they're fighting and they're clashing. It's super speed. It's freaking amazing. And then what happens is he summons his entire horde, and he just says, "Arise!" and they all just appear. And now you got these bugs fighting it out, and and Jinwoo, right? This is beyond an S rank dungeon, and they sent multiple S ranks here, and they all got annihilated. And he's now fighting the entire dungeon solo and simultaneously protecting the remaining S rankers that are alive. As him and Beru get into their battle, they're kind of talking to each other, kind of in a way like saying, like, "Oh, like, who's this guy? Are you the king?" You know, all the people, and they get into that whole kind of exchange. But as the fight gets on, it turns out that Beru becomes scared because now he's never kind of experienced fear like this before, and Jinwoo slices pretty much all his limbs off. Because remember, he levels up during the fight.
Yeah, he got that super.
Yeah, and he learned like fatal stab, critical hit. Basically, imagine you had every skill under the sun in an MMO, and you had it max leveled. That's what Jinwoo hit, right? And he learned this ability to basically slice and dice him to pieces, and he rendered him toward just a torso looking up at him, and he was like saying, "Oh no, what am I doing?" And then he regenerates his limbs and he tries to run. Jinwoo just cuts him off, literally cuts him off, right? And then just annihilates him. And then when he annihilates him back, he comes back, and then it's kind of the saddest moment as well, because in order to save the girl, there was no healers left in the party. In order to save the girl, he had to use the healer as a summon.
Yeah.
Right?
That's crazy.
And then, and the best friend of the healer said to him, it goes, "Please don't use him like this. Like, he never wanted to be a fighter and all this other stuff." And then like Jinwoo turned around to him and goes, "That's the second time you touched me." You go like, "But this time, because remember what you said last time, the next time you touch me, I'm gonna rip your arm off." But he basically said like, like, the second time you touched me, but you said it earnestly, right? So therefore I'm gonna release him. So after he got the friend as a summon, he used the summon to heal the other party member, and then he released the spirit. But then
I remember,
he goes to Beru's corpse and he summons Beru as one of his kind of generals, and it systematically becomes the most powerful first summon that can actually speak to him English.
That is wild, though. That is wild.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it was one of the most brutalist beatdowns, because if you think about it, they established Beru's dominance by having him wipe out all the S ranks.
Yeah, they were even like long fight. They were just like one hits.
One hit. So we're talking about literally. Oh, I sent something. Decapitation.
That's it.
That's it. We didn't even know what the Japanese team was capable of. We didn't even know what the Japanese team was capable of.
What do you mean? I know, right? It's just. Well, it did. Wow, they kind of displayed it in the whole training bit they did, that sparring thing they did, but
didn't go too far.
I don't know. Yeah.
Go on, you were saying?
So it made it look like they were kind of close, but like Jimmy was obviously holding back, but like it was not even close. Not even close.
No.
Crazy.
Dude, the fact that he handled the entire island himself, he used his dragon to burn the remaining ants out of the skies. You know what I mean? That's mental. Crazy, yeah, and that covers my number 5.
Wait, just a little bit more. It's just that fight does show how overpowered he is with abilities and stuff. Like, Beru had that poison sting, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And it's supposed to be mixed with all like the most toxic venoms of the world, and plus his power. Jim was just like, "Oh, you poisoned me. No, I'm fine." Shrugged it off. It's like, what? He's like, "Yeah, poison don't work on me. What do you mean?" It's like,
yeah,
the ability like that, you can never be. I mean,
yeah, but he maxed out poison resist. He maxed out poison resist because he was.
But it's also got the other thing as well.
Floors.
True, but it's also got the other ability as well, when nothing really affects him, like status ailments or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So like he's done all that stuff, so it's like crazy.
Oh yeah, and he's got that bloody ability to telekinesis. Was
It's just
it
overpowered, man.
King's gravity or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, way,
we learned that more recently.
yeah. I was gonna say way overpowered. Interesting to see. I've read it all now. I've read it all.
I read it all.
I'm on. Yeah, I've read it all. I've now there's on the was it solo leveling Ragnarok, which is his son.
Oh, okay, you're there. Oh, wow, I need to catch up.
Yeah, well, I read it now because it's just so much easier to kind of deal with. 'Cause I can't be bothered to wait for animations. I know animations are probably the best way to kind of view it, but the mangas are good. The mangas are good. I definitely
Yeah,
recommend it. Yeah, good ending as well. I really enjoyed it. I wish they kept it like that, but no, they wanted to make more money off it. Fair enough.
it is what it is. It's
All
a
right.
game, right?
Yes. Was there any ones you wished we had on the list?
Oh, it could be. There's so many. That's the thing.
I was just gonna say, like, I have a couple on here.
Let's see. I had Bruce Lee versus
Oh,
Japanese Dojo.
dude. So I've admitted some of the Bleach fights.
I know there's so
because I was thinking, oh man, I wish I could have done Kenpachi versus the blind dude from the captain versus captain fight. Oh yeah, Kenpachi like decimated him, beat the crap out of him. Was it? So that was that fight. There was anything in Naruto. We never did any Naruto fights.
Yeah, Madara versus the 5 Kage. That was he
beat
like babies to him, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see. What else did I not do?
Attack on Titan.
Oh,
Levi versus Peace Titan.
One Piece.
Oh yeah. One Piece. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of beatdowns.
Versus Supernovas.
A lot of beatdowns.
Yeah, dude. There's so much. There's like we didn't even do any of Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's see. Oh, Helsing, Alucard. He has some of the most freaking prolific fights as well. Because he's an immortal vampire. Obviously, he's an immortal vampire. How are you going to beat him? I don't actually ever see him losing.
There's a way, but it's like a 10-step thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Also, I had another one I was thinking of. I'm not sure you remember. The Guyver. When
yeah. Which one though?
When they took his medal, and he regenerated in the Chronos complex. So he was like on self-defense mode. He's just walking through everyone. Like just killing the zonoids and everything. That's one of my favorites.
God, yeah. The movies really let down what the Guyver should have been.
Yeah.
Like the live action movies. Like the ones with David Hayter. I'm not really a big fan of the live action movies. But yeah, the Guyver, I love the concept of it. Remember Technoman?
Technoman.
Yeah, it was like an arm. He had like a Technoman blade.
Oh, my god, you're bringing me back.
Remember that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He had like a lance and he could transform into it. It was like a oh god, I might have to binge watch that series again. But anyways, all right, dude, my voice is coming towards the end of its lifespan at this point. But let's conclude this topic and say our goodbyes and have the next episode. Hopefully I'll feel a lot better then. But yeah, guys, this has been A and B to C. Thank you for sticking with us. If you have any of your own one-sided beatdowns, let us know. And we'll happily like to discuss about it. If you think there's topics we should discuss,
I'd love to hear that.
Please let us know. We are now on Spotify, so check the description as well. Please follow, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And hopefully we'll see you in the next episode. So, Adrian, is there anything you want to say before we conclude this one?
You might have said it before, but like, share, subscribe. Let's hear your comments below as well. I can't wait to read them. Yeah, that's it for me.
He's going to be doing the reading, not me. I just don't have time. But yeah,
fair enough.
We'll sit down eventually. But yeah, like I said, give us a shout. And yeah, if you have any ideas, let us know. But thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.